Hey, good evening guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to Swarez HQ on this rather thundery and quite humid evening here in Stroud in the UK. If you're just joining us now, very good evening to you. We're going to have great fun tonight on the canvas behind me. Can't wait to get going. So I think before we do some hellos and talk to you about what's going on, we'll run the credits and I'll see you in 31 seconds. Well, good evening everyone. How are we all doing? How has your week been? I hope that it's been a good one. And wherever you are, remember we're going to try and give everybody a shout out this evening, okay? We'll find out where everybody is, but we'll give you a hello. I hope that wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing, that things are good for you. Well, we're back again for another week, my good friends, and we're going to be tackling this lovely square canvas down on the floor here. Now, if you have seen the thumbnail image that we put with the video, that's the kind of thing we're going to be creating tonight. So it's a different kind of fluid technique, one we haven't used before, and I'll probably be moaning about the state of my knees by the end of the night, because I'll be crouching down and kneeling on them an awful lot. So that's what you've got to expect. We've got a lovely array of colours, and I can't wait to get going. So we'll do some hellos in just a moment. Right, so let's just do a quick comms check and camera check before we move on. So we're going to say good evening corner cam. I know you can see me over there. Next, let's go to the overhead cam and give you all a wave. Hello, overhead cam. Next, we'll go to Zoom PTZ cam. Jazz hands. Yes, we're working. And finally, and by no means least, my favourite, chest cam. So I'll have a quick control. All looking good there, buddy? Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. Now, I would also like, which camera are we on, buddy? Corner cam. I just want to check with everybody. We've been doing some adjustments on the audio this afternoon and taking on board everybody's feedback. So we just want to check with everybody. Is my voice coming through okay? Can you hear it? Eddie's going to speak to you in a moment so we can see if he's coming out through loud and clear. And also the volume for the music level. So we are doing a few adjustments, guys, so please do bear with us. Obviously, if you've got any feedback, that helps us get things a little bit better. So please do bear with us while we're doing that. So let's talk to the main man out in control. Eddie, would you like to say hello so you can test your microphone out?
Hey there, Eddie. How you doing?
You can see it's going to be one of those evenings. This is fantastic. I love it. Hopefully you've got a bit of audio from both of us now, and you can hear both of us because it's obviously really, really important. Fantastic. Okay. So very shortly, actually, I'll tell you what, no, let's do some shout outs now before we put the extractor on, shall we? Oh, hang on a second. Right. Oh, Elizabeth says crazy echo with the chest cam. Right. Okay. We'll have to see what happens with that then. Don't quite know why. There's probably some kind of technical gremlin going on. Well, while Eddie looks at that, okay, and he might flick on and off chest cam just to try and sort the things out. But you know what? Let's switch up a bit. Let's do some shout outs, okay? Because it'd be great to see who's joined us this evening. Right. So we've got Pia Cacchetti. Good evening, and that's very nice. I haven't heard from you before, Pia. So welcome aboard. And who else have we got? Third Eye Open, very nice to see you here. And James is here, actually, yes, a big shout out to our patrons on Patreon. So that's James and Antonia. I hope you two are doing really good this weekend. We've had some interesting chats on the Patreon feed this week. So thank you, both of you, for joining in with that. We're sharing some secret stuff. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk more about that, but it's fantastic. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. Who else have we got here? So we've got Stone Arbor Gallery. Good evening to you. Amazon and Katie Herring is here. Ian Holmes is also here. Very nice to see you. And who else have we got? Let's just flick down. It's quite difficult actually in my rubber gloves to do this. Right, Katie Herring is also here. Good evening, Elizabeth Kay. And who else have we got? KD is here, everyone. Oh, and James Simmons. What has James Simmons done? James Simmons.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, James has just given us a $10 shout out. So, James, thank you so much. Fantastic, really appreciate it. Okay, and the Rita is here. Good evening to you as well. Right, who else have we got just joined in the fun? Come on, so if you're new here, please do get involved in the chat because we want to see everybody joining in. And so, Zane Taylor's here, a rainy Thursday morning. Good evening, Zane. How very nice to see you again. And who else have we got? Let's just scroll down. Cameron Imdad is here. Jane Moore is here. This is great. We've got Nana Mayer has joined us. Devanda Studios. Good evening to both of you. Denise Weeks, yeah, fantastic. Denise Weeks is here. And Gaz Rogers has joined us. And Colin Godey is here. And yes, he says it's going to be a great evening after last week's spectacular painting. Look, I've got to be honest with you. Last week's was mind-blowing. And we had some lovely couple and their family come on Saturday. They saw that painting, you know, the week one with the fire going out all into the white. Fantastic. They loved it so much they bought it. So yes, it was a particularly good week last week. So we're going to have a huge amount of fun on this one as well. Okay, we got Scott White, formerly Rod Line, 2N Essence, and we've got Tanya Woodford just joined in the fun as well, and Chaos Strounder is also here. Thanks, Pia, says the sound is great. The Judiella has just made it. Woohoo! Fantastic. Henry the Artist 78 has just come in, so Nelson is also here as well. So everybody coming in the fold, which is brilliant. Right. Right. So we're now going to do. We were notified about an echo. So just before we go, we're just going to check on the chat cam now, which is where the echo was. So we're just going to have a look at the banner. Have a look at the banner. Social media networks here. So we're going to have so we're going to have a look down here, and we're going to see and check to see if we can check echo going on. Echo going on. So as I just have a quick look down there. So AD is just busy doing some last minute technical adjustments. So we just want to do that because we want to try and make it as good as we can for you for this evening. So apologies, we're having a few technical gremlins, but hey, when you're pushing your boundaries, when you're living life at that edge, this is what happens. Candy Shocker is also here. Sound is overlapping with itself. Elizabeth Kay says there's still an echo on chest cam, which is unfortunate and we don't know why. Okay. Yeah, Lucy Blake says I can hear minions speaking all at the same time. Echo, echo, echo. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, so Ingrid, yes, it has an echo. So we're just trying to... No, the echo is not intentional. We're just trying to sort it out, guys, so thank you very much for your patience. Okay. Can I capture in a painting image? No. No. Right, so Adis can finally hear it. Okay, Tim Pride is here. Hello, Tim. Hello, Tim. One, two. Oh no, they're saying better now, mate. Seems okay now. Denise Weeks says it's okay. Paul Ambler says it sounds like his ex-wife. Oh, that is funny. Right, so bear with us, guys. Ages apologising to everybody, so just bear with us. We are going to get going, I promise. Okay, we're getting there, guys. No worries, mate. Take time. Okay. Right, okay, so we are working on that. We've had to do some stuff this afternoon, and we're not quite sure why we're getting a particular problem with one particular camera, but that's okay. We'll work around it. Thank you for your patience and your feedback. We are trying to sort it out. Okay, brilliant. So just before we get going, and we're almost ready to start, let's just give a shout out. If you are new here, remember, please ask as many questions as you want. That's what we want to do. Share the knowledge amongst all the other great things that we share. If you have a question, please ask, and I'll do my best to answer it for you. Okay, so that's good. So Amy's going to give me the okay for the extractor very shortly. So in the meantime, before we do that, I'm going to get some paint cans open, and then I'm going to talk to you, well, in a little while about what we've got a few good, really cool things coming up actually. So don't disappear to go and make tea or anything. No. Because we have some very, very important things to speak to you about. So we're going to do that very, very shortly. Now, what I'm going to do, when I can eventually find a thing that gets the lids off the cans of paint, as you can probably see down here, we're going to start with a base coat, and we're going to do things slightly differently this evening. Right, Aidies are giving me the okay, we're going to get the extractor on. We've got no idea what's going on with the chest cam, but we are looking at it, guys, so thanks for your patience. Now, if you do hear my voice going, or it goes off all of a sudden, it's because we do have a slight problem with the extractor. There seems to be a frequency issue going on, so when we bang that on, my voice goes. So we will switch it on. Right, go for it. And I'm back. Fantastic. Okay, fantastic. So Nelson says hello. Yes, I know. We are going to get going. We are going to get going. Right then, Megan Michael is here. Adventure in Motion is here. Did I mention formerly Redline? You've had a second one. That's good. Right. Okay, guys. Let's get going, shall we? Now I'm going to do a base coat to begin with. And then I've got some really, really good to talk to you about. Well, two really good things actually. Did I say two? I think I probably meant three. But anyway, so we'll talk about those things in a little while. But for now, I just want to get a base coat doing. For those seasoned veterans of the live stream, you'll know that we attacked the base coat with quite a lot of vigour and with gusto. So now I'm going to get in with the white paint. All will be I need the canvas covered basically, that's all the reason I'm doing this for. Now I'm not going to go all in with the white. I want to have a tiny little dash of cream, not a lot, just a little soups on. So we're on the overhead cam now. This is more like it. Thanks for your patience everyone. We're finally getting going. Wouldn't be a live stream from Swarez HQ without a few technical gremlins, would it? It's all part of fun. And then I'm going to drop a tiny little bit of like a bluey green on there, and then we're going to smash all this together. And I'm going to choose a different one actually. I've gone off that one. Yeah, so who's up for a drop of Swarez blue, eh? Got two cans here. Let's just let's drop a little bit on. Obviously, I'm quite mindful at the moment, guys, of the echo that we've got on the chest cam. So I think that when I do go onto chest cam, when AD tells me that's where we are, I might very well keep the talking to a minimum. So if I go quiet, which let's face it will be a miracle. Right. Right, so guys, are we still echoing on chest cam? AD was just trying something, so he asked me to be quiet for a moment, so I'm just going to do another check-in to see if we're still echoing on chest cam. Right, okay, so we'll switch back onto the overhead now.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We've had a $10 donation from Katie Herring. Katie, thank you ever so much. That's really kind of you. That is very greatly appreciated. So, thank you. Thanks very much indeed. That's very kind of you. Okay, right. So we're cracking on now here with the base coat. Oh, Zane says there's no echo, so fingers crossed. The genius that is AD might very well have resolved it. Thank you, mate. If that's gone, you deserve a... should we give him a round of applause, guys? I think he deserves it. Well done, mate. Thanks. Okay, so putting back to the painting in just for a second. So I just wanted to give this a tiny bit of something going on in it. Not a huge amount. Just take the edge off white. And having done a couple of these in my history of the last 10-12 years of this kind of painting, just really probably 2 or 3, I've often found that actually colouring the base out a little bit really just helps show off what goes over the top. And Funny Fox is here. Good evening, Funny Fox. That's very good of you to join us. Good evening. Okay, so you can see us zoomed in now. You can see just the kind of technique I'm using now on the bottom. So in terms of the principles about what we're doing this evening, guys, the principle actually is quite straightforward. Oh, aye, here we go. This is the first bit. What's that? Oh, no! Drama! What? Which camera are we on, buddy? Up. 3 screws underneath the canvas. Can you believe that? That's my fault. I didn't sweep the floor. No. That really could have ended quite badly. I just felt that underneath the end of this, and I thought, hello? That doesn't feel quite right. To be fair though, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, we were dismantling the spin table. In fact, the spin table's still in here, because we've run out of room, guys. We've been so busy this week, it's untrue. Sorry, I'm just not going to stick my bottom in front of the camera. Okay. Brilliant. Alright, so, what we've got then, quick recap. We've just got to spend a few minutes just giving ourselves a little bit of a base coat. I'm trying to just jazz this up a little bit, because what we're going to do, this is the cool bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to start in this corner. This is particularly going to look great on the overhead cam. I'm going to start in this corner. I'm going to be like, I'm going to be quite spread out, bit of hands and knees maybe, that kind of thing. And we're going to sloop and snake our way up to the other side. Not just 1 or 2 colours. I think we're probably going to use most of them. So it'll be a really nice cascade of fantastic, beautiful, bright, happy, uplifting colours, one side to the other, performing all these snakes and movements. Can't wait to do that. Right, okay, so we're going to let that go off just probably for a few minutes or so. So while I put the lids on the paint, so I did say we've got a couple of really good things to talk about, so I think this would be the ideal time to mention them. Now this is just going to let the paint kind of just skin off for a minute, settle itself down. We haven't got too deep a layer of paint going on at the moment, so that's probably going to be fairly unplayable in a matter of about 6 or 7 minutes, which is about what we want. Great. So, take a breath because I got up too quickly. I'm showing my age now, aren't I? Right, okay, make sure I don't trip over anything because we don't want that to happen. Right, so, okay, I'm going to take these off and tuck my microphone in because I can see me having some issues with that. Right, so just while I do that, guys, let me tell you about something called the 20,000 subscriber giveaway. Now, as I hope most of you who have entered will know, that finished last week. So, you may like to know that the draw has taken place, and if it's possible, AD, can we build up the tension? Can we have a dun dun dun? We've got 2 winners. Yes. Right, so we've drawn the draw. We're going to announce the 2 winners. We did it, and we had it independently adjudicated and verified. We've had 2 winners chosen and picked, and now I'm going to reveal exactly who they are. So, on 3, and I hope you're watching this evening. The 2 winners are, winner number 1, dun, 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 is Ian Holmes. Woo! Ian Holmes, congratulations, you are our first winner. So I think this is amazing. Well done. I'm sure everyone's going to be very, very happy for you. I know you're here because I've read you on the stream. So there you go. Now you know you are winner number 1 and winner number 2. Winner number 2. Winner number 2 is Kevin Dixon. Brilliant, well done, and congratulations to both of you. So we won the 20,000 subscriber giveaway. Ironically, we're just a little bit shy of it, but hey, that's okay. Congratulations to our 2 winners. When the draw took place, it was just fantastic to do it, and we've had great fun doing it. Thank you to everybody who has either helped promote it, viewed it, watched it, and most importantly to all of you who entered the competition. You know, we say this every week, and we absolutely mean it. This is down to you guys. You support us. If no one was interested, we wouldn't be able to do this. So on behalf of us both, a massive, massive thank you. Now, the plus side of this, if you didn't win, and my sincere commiserations on behalf of us both, is we're going to run the competition for a second time, do it all over again, but we've got to get to 50,000 subscribers this time, okay? So, guys, again, we really need your help. If you're enjoying everything we do, whether it's a tweet, an Instagram post, whatever it may be, share it. Tell the world if you're enjoying it. Get everybody on board. The sooner we get to 50,000 subscribers, we're going to do this all over again and offer 2 all new original Swarez paintings out. So we didn't win this time. Oh no, killer. But don't worry, we are going to do it all over again, but we need your help to do that. So anyway, congratulations to both of you. Should we have a little look on the chat? Jerry Ferguson, oh, he's just joined us. That's nice. And that's good. What else have we got? Yes, Ingrid, they are very lucky, both of them. And that's kind of you, Ingrid, to thank us. Yeah, that's great. And what have we got? Ian, very, very, very grateful by the look of it. You're very welcome. That's good. And I hope Kevin is able to join us this evening as well. Another avid viewer. So again, big congratulations to you too. Right, okay, that's that. So let's just check on the base coat because we're going to start looking at some colours in a second. Right, okay, I love this. It's been going on for so long, hasn't it? And now we've finally been able to give them away. So we'll be in touch with both of you if you're both watching, and we'll get things organised as to how we're going to get your paintings to you. So please don't worry about a thing. Alrighty then. Enough of the talk, Ed. We want some paint. Let's get it on, shall we? Right, okay, so I'm going to start off, I've just pre-mixed an orange. So we're going to start off with this bad boy. And I'm going to map out my lines. That's the first thing we're going to do. And we'll put a couple of colours on. We'll come back to chat because I've got something just as exciting to tell you as well. Genuinely, I'm not making this up. Oh, we almost haven't got any time to paint, have we? Anyway, don't worry. Right, okay. So I think now I've got this is where it gets a little bit awkward, and I'm really trying not to get in a shape that I can't recover from, where Adi has to come in with a paramedic. So I think I'm going to snake this up and down a little bit. Right, should we just have a go? Should we just do it? Do you think, buddy? Should we just do it?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it!
And which camera are we on, buddy? Let's do overhead if you can. Thank you very much. Right, here we go. Right, okay, that's my line. So I'm going to repeat that and just come from the other side. No, I'm just going to go from there because I want a little bit more orange this end. So I've got a rough kind of way that I'm going to. Now I'm just going to start feeding in around the lines and kind of move reasonably freely around them. I'm not going to be too accurate, but it's the last applications that are going to be the crucial ones, okay? So at the moment you might think, oh, that's a nice orange snake you just done the red. Yes, it is, isn't it? So let's see if we can get that changed, and I will start adding the colours. Now, I can't do them out of the tins, unfortunately, because of the volume I'm going to end up putting on, and so often what happens when I'm using the tins of paint, I just get completely nuts and end up putting far too much on, so I need to be reasonably controlled this evening. So we're going to go straight in with the Swarez blue, and we'll just get some of that popped out into a container, not too much, because I want to be quite specific on it. And I'm going to come to this end, and yes, let's see if we can start following some of these shapes around. So we're on the knees now. Right, we're going to do that at the other side as well. So let's get this loop sorted out. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Now, so, Zane's got to go. No way, Zane. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We've got a meeting, yeah. We'll catch it all later, okay? But yeah, thanks, Zane. Thanks for joining us this evening. Okay, so back on PCZ camera. So I think next, now I'm going to leave black right to the very end, and so often we have, you know, when we're doing the broadcasts, it's the end colours that really make the painting. So I'm really going to try very hard. I don't want to use too much black this evening, but actually, to be completely honest, that's the bit I'm going to leave till last. Now, I might dispense some black actually very shortly because I needed to skin over a little bit and then it will become clear. Okay, fine, fantastic, no problem. Right, now I want to sort these loops out just here. So instead of going all the way through with the pink, I'm just going to loop around this main application with some of this pink here. So I'm going to pull from the blue and just come round, so that's fine. And all this is I want all these soft shapes. I don't want really anything to start and go too doolally or go off at a tangent. So I'm going to be accentuating all these loops. There's plenty more paint to go on here, guys, so we're going to pop a few more on. So, is that 4mm lines having a bit of a nostalgic moment? Is that right? My collage colours. I think you mean your college colours, don't you? Right, okay, that's fine. So, I'm going to slightly darken this end up. Okay. And I'm going to pull out a few little wisps. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, you know what, let's get a few of those defined around here. Okay, so that's quite nice. So I'm going to do the same down here. And I just want these loops to kind of meander around a bit. I want them to kind of form, you know, a bit of a barrier almost. That's nice, okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. So you can see already now on the overhead what we're trying to do is trying to define some of these rivers and some of these shapes. And really what this technique is, you know, you can have a go at this if you can find some empty space and something to do it on. Get yourself some paints and just practice moving the hand. It's this kind of ebb and flow movement, which I really like. So let's just have a quick look at the comments. Purple is coming up. Yes, indeed, it is, Katie. Ian, I agree with gold. Yes, don't worry, we're going to do that. What's Funny Fox says, George's favourite phrase lately is just do it. Hello, George. Lime green would be nice. Well, do you know what, Jeremy Fargagan? Let's bring in the green. There you go. There you go. Let's bring it home. Yeah. So Jeremy, you're on the money, my friend. Let's get this done, shall we? Let's get it done. Right, let's get the green on. We're going to cue the gold up, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so on chest cam, hopefully we are echo free, because the technical maestro has been working tirelessly to sort the problem out and control. So here you go, Jeremy. It's going to go. He's sweating bullets apparently. Oh dear, because the fan's died. I believe there is a spare battery, mate. He's just put it in, good man. Right, okay, let's get some I think we need to get a ton of lime green here. Oh, nice. That's very green, isn't it?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Lovely, right, okay, now we're starting to move. Now we're definitely starting to move. So this is all about just building those colours up. Right, so, now, can I get a hallelujah for some yellow? Because I think we need to get some yellow in there next.
Hallelujah, brother.
That'll be a yes then. Mind you, having said that, now I look like a complete idiot because I can't find what I've done with the yellow. I know it's here somewhere because I racked it away earlier. Oh, no, got it. And then we're going to start with the purples, and then we're going to get into the blues and that kind of thing. So let's get in with the yellow. This is good. Well, Kelly Karashaka says there's squigglies. Nice. Very nice. Right, okay, so I'm kind of thinking I need to bring some... I'm going to split the yellow into two. So you can see on the overhead now where I've got these two huge up motions of green. So I'm now going to balance those with some down motions of yellow. So, no matter what it looks like, this is all about the balance. So let's pull some in there. I'm going to pull a small line in there because I want to get it to start to fill. And I'm going to do the same through the green and stop there. So oh yeah, who was that saying that, dude? Danny Karashaka. Yeah, it looks like those snake things that you used to buy, with this invisible line that went through your fingers as a kid in the 90s. I do remember those, actually. I still got one somewhere. Oh dear. Not too much. Right, okay, fine. Fantastico. So one more colour, we'll have a look at chat and see what everyone's talking about. Right, while we do that, so, just while we do that now, we're back on corner colour, everybody? Guys, don't forget, if you're new here, please do give us a subscribe. Remember, that's what helps keep the channel going. Okay, your support is just eternally grateful, but keep subscribed because you'll know about all the things that we are doing here at Swarez HQ. And as we mentioned earlier, James and Antonia, they are our first two patrons in Patreon. So, here we go then, guys. You subscribe, and don't forget we got Patreon. It's Patreon.com/Swarez Art. Exclusive member benefits. If you want to, go check it out. It's a whole new world for us. Very exciting. We're sharing lots of cool updates just for our patrons alone. So we just wanted to tell you about that. Really exciting stuff if you want to follow all the things, extra stuff that's going on at Swarez HQ. Brilliant. Now we've also got something else to tell you in a bit. And so literally don't go away, because this stuff is super exciting. Okay, so we've got all that to come up very shortly. Right, okay, so let's start filling in some of this. We're going to start and get some of the greens in here now. And I need to look at this top edge, so I need to be quite careful. Scott White says, is the snake poisonous? Oh, I'll tell you, you guys have got such a sense of humour, you're wicked. I love it, I love it. Stone Arbor hopes to subscribe to Patreon soon. Thank you very much. We're just getting our head around it, but it's a lot of fun, to be honest. We're very relaxed with it all. We're putting out some, hopefully starting to put out some content. We've got a lot of things planned. So yeah, I think we're really enjoying it, to be honest. It's you know, it's a really good platform to share, you know, some of the other things on it. Now, don't forget, if you do decide to do that, guys, then depending on which level you go for, we're giving you an exclusive limited edition Swarez calendar when they come out. These are strictly limited globally. That's why I wasn't able to sell them last year. We ended up giving them away because the demand would have just been too great. But we've set some on one side, all our patrons, so if you do decide to do that, then you'll get either one of the great big wall ones, personally signed as well. They literally are like gold dust, you just can't get hold of them. Plus a number of other things as well, but there's something else we'll talk to you about in a little while, so please don't worry about that. Okay, so I think next we need some red, Ed. Let's get the red. Let's get the red on, man. Okay, now we're moving. So, right, I'm going to, because I'm all for recycling, I'm going to reuse the cup. Now, the orange was in. Okay, so now this is going to be interesting. So I think what I need to do then is go here and start building the red in that direction. All right, so let's have a little go with that. So a little bit there. Now I've got to watch what I'm doing with my. So let's go around there. And some in there. Thanks, Jeremy. That's very kind of you. I'm on the edge of my seat too. And I'm the one painting it. Okay, so this is all about just all about fluidity. I don't want anything heavy or repressive going on. You know, paint by its very nature is a fluid, beautiful thing. Well, this stuff is, and this is about celebrating what it can do. You know, and we might even get the special sauce out later and sort of scoop some of that in. All right, but as you can see now, we're already starting to get some really nice shapes coming out. Now this is all going to be edged with a black line later, but for now, let's just reintroduce some of this and see if we can redefine some of these lines around here. This is nice. Now as we introduce the special sauce, a lot of these small veins will start to melt into each other. And well, so who said that? Elizabeth? Oh, Lucy Blake. It kind of looks like a Death Eater Dark Mark from Harry Potter. Huh? What kind of things are you watching? Oh dear, that's very good. So definitely a snake. Oh, I should watch Harry Potter more, shouldn't I? Goodness me. Okay. So just looking back through there, yes, Les Knight says there's a snake in the campus. Michelle Greenfield and Les obviously are here. Hello, Natalie Road, you've just all turned up. Hello guys, how you doing? Yes, so Scott White. Yeah, the snake is definitely decked out for Pride Month. Yes, good observation there, my friend. Right, are we ready to get going with some purples? I think we are. Okay. Okay, right, so what I want to do is get, just decide which one I'm doing next. So we've got to have some colours that need to complement this. So let's get a few of these open. So I'm going to go in with a maroon, and then I'm going to go in with a metallic purple. Alright, so let's see. Right, okay, I think I know where I'm going with that. Let's get some of that dispensed. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I've just decided it's too loose. I've opened up the tin and it's too loose, and I don't want that. So I'm going to change that just slightly, guys. Sorry about that. Just give me a moment. There's a particular purple I've got down here, so I'm going to start with the purples and the maroons, because I think that's what I need to do next. So let me just grab the purple out. Oh, that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're getting proper messy here, guys, which is great. I like mess. Mess is good. Okay, so this is Miss Snake. So shall we mix this up a bit? Shall I extend my snaky circles? I think we should do. Right, let's see. Okay, let's go. That's one. Let's do the same here. Okay. Right, so if I can fill those up, I'll be happy. Let's redefine circle there. Okay, thanks Zane. Zane's off. Zane's got stuff to do, man. Thank you very much, Jane. See you next week. Okay, so inevitably when you go out something that's all light and bright and happy, it often kind of needs a little bit of toning down in places, so that's all we're doing there, is giving a bit of a tone down. So now I'm still getting most of it. Orange has gone a little bit, so that's fine. We're now going to go in with some purple. Yeah. Is that what I just went in with? No, I just went in with purple. Silly boy. Right, so, okay. I think I might want to get some. Let's have a look at that. Give myself a moment. Don't worry, we're going to get the gold in. It's absolutely fine. Because this will change all of a sudden. But there's some stuff that I want to sort of fill in, so I think let's get some orange back out again. Green's okay at the moment. I don't want to get any more green in that, I don't think, otherwise it's going to just, I don't know, just not feel right. So while that just sorts itself out for a moment, let's return back to the orange. Still quite pleased with the lime green, that's working very well. Yes, Ian, I do like to paint neat and tidy between the lines, yes. Except for the state of the floor, yes. Now this is a particularly nice orange. It's one I've been introduced to recently. Look, I mean, it is absolutely delicious. I don't know if you're picking that up. But it is gorgeous. So what I want to do now, guys, is start infilling some of these white areas, right? Because I don't really want too much canvas, shall we? So this gives us a nice opportunity to fill things in over there. Yeah, you're right, Ian, about the cream. In fact, it's the creams and the blacks that are going to finish this off, you know. That's what's really going to give it its... I mean, as you've probably all seen so many times, it's always the last few applications. Oh, Funny Fox is off. Thanks, Funny Fox. See you later. Off to see to George to give him a wash. Bless him. Hope you had fun tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Obviously, thank you to Zane as well. Carl Miles Arts is late. Back of the class, 20 push-ups. Come on. Okay, good. Now, so what I'm concentrating on just at this quite crucial moment then, guys, is, in all seriousness, what I don't want to do, having walked, you know, sort of through all 360 degrees, I need to leave enough of the canvas exposed in its background colour, sort of like mess up, you know, some of the nice forms and textures that are going in there already. However, it's just getting that kind of expansion right, and I don't want to mess it up too much. And I also want to get some really quite clearly defined lines around the edges, because when I give this a spray, I want those edges to be maintained, you know, and contain the paint that falls within them. You know, kind of like laying a fence down, and you know, anything can happen up to the fence, but nothing can breach it, kind of thing. So that's the kind of principle we're talking about. Now, in order to achieve that, I need to return to a paint with a reasonable degree of thickness in it. Now, I'm going to now go into the semi-gloss paint. Now, the semi-gloss paint is by its definition, it doesn't have the liquidity of the gloss medium in it. So it's quite difficult to work with anyway. Normally only something that I use for doing a base coat, if I'm completely honest. But now I'm going to decant some of this out because I'm going to be using this because it's quite... Oh, hang on. I'm using a semi-gloss black, mate, yes.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Well, I would do, if I could ever coax it out. Perhaps if I sing it a song or promise it something, it might actually come out of the can. Right, okay, let's spoon it out then. Oh my lord. Right, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be make or break, isn't it? So yeah, I think it was it Ian who was talking about adding the white to, yeah. So the strong tones, the white and the black, they're coming because that's the kind of no, it's turned out well, isn't it? Right, let's abandon that idea then. So yeah, we are going to brighten this up in just a moment. But let's just see if I can get myself a slightly thicker black to work with, because this is the bit that's going to make all the difference around the outside. Okay, that's reasonable. That's not too bad. And I don't actually need much, to be honest. I just need a thin line. Okay, right. So what haven't we got there? What am I losing now? We're losing the blue just a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. Doesn't really matter. We're going to pop some sky, sort of like a duck eggy blue on there right now. Let's get that on, because that's going to look stunning. Love this colour. Coming to the end of the can. So let's... who was that, buddy? Nancy has given us 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Nancy. Don't forget, if you're watching and you're having a bit of fun, guys, please do give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you enjoy. If you're new here, don't forget, give us a subscribe and turn your notification icons on, because that's how you know when all the good stuff's going on. Okay, so we got, because this is a bit thicker, I just want to drop a few bits in here and there, because it's going to get thinned down in a minute. And this will form a little bit of marbling through the painting, alright? So I don't want to go too nuts. There we go, because this is going to start spreading out. Now the crucial bit, and I will have a look at what everyone's chatting about. Oh, I need to get the black on, and this is where I'm going to form the ultimate boundaries where nothing's going to come past, alright? So that's pretty good. It's only going to be a thin amount. Yeah, should we do it? Should we do it, mate?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
Right, just got to concentrate now for a minute. Oh, Jeffrey Jenkins, you colourblind. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, the greens are actually, the colours are really starting to pop. I mean, we're going to get some gold on very shortly. Is everybody still wanting the gold? Are we still doing that? Oh. Still want the gold?
Yay! Yay!
Okay. Gold it shall be. Right. Okay, let's just finish off the black. Oh, thanks, Nancy. That's really kind of you. We hope, hope you're enjoying it and getting some tips for your own live stream. Please do let us know when that's on, and we all really need to support each other. So that's good. Okay, I've just got to tidy that up a bit. Okay. Right. So let me have a little look at that. So I think the only real thing we're missing at the moment are the monochromes and the gold. So let's get the gold on. Gonna give that a good shake while I do it. Let's have a look. Where's everybody at? Gas Rogers Lattace, Trippy New York Street Art. Rita likes the drops. Artfish 42. Such a cool pop art look. Thank you very much, guys. Just about having some fun this evening. Casey Herring, going down to my studio. Super amazing painting. Kudos to you and AD as well. God bless them all. Thank you, Katie. That's really kind of you. Tutti Frutti soft serve ice cream. You guys are the best. Thank you, Chaos Trender. Okay, brilliant. Okay. So, while I'm just getting the gold prepped, so guys, really important. So, can't remember what we were speaking about. Well, the last 2 or 3 weeks, actually, what have we been talking about? I'll tell you in a single word what we've been talking about. Merchandise. Yeah? So we've had a few of you inquire about when's it going to be ready, what kind of things are we doing. Wow! Would you like to see what we've been up to? Because I've got some stuff to show you on my laptop here about the progress we're making. So, okay, I'm going to show you, we'll see if I can show you on the, I'm going to have to take my gloves off now. I've got to look and see if I'm even going to get any back on, because it's very hot. It's about 38 degrees in here. Right, so I don't want to watch myself on chest cam. Are we ready? Here we go, guys. This is how far we've got so far. We are building the Swarez merchandise store. So I'm going to check in with Adi that we can see that. Can we see that okay, buddy? Now, Adi has now put the link on the chat. It is live so far. Now, excuse the paint marks on the screen. We have currently got a selection of decorative home cushions, pillows, call them what you will, of the paintings, different designs front and back. I mean, they are, some of these are just looking absolutely stunning, guys. There we are. Let me, I'll show you, I'll just pick that one and then I'll show you some of the other things we've got. Okay, so we've just, we're still in the stages of developing it, but we've got a few bugs and a few kinks to sort out. So please do bear with us, but in response to trying to get this done as soon as possible, even though we are ridiculously busy with everything, okay, we are building it. There's some fantastic products coming out. You guys are asking for it, so this is what we're doing for you. So we've got the first 4 iPhone covers on, and we cover every iPhone from, I think, 5C all the way up into the 11XS Max or whatever it's called. So there's a few on there for now. And then we started with the mugs as well. We've been working on those today. Yeah, should we just have a look at this one just here? So look, this is
tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Nothing is impossible. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can.
So there you go, guys. We've got some themed mugs coming out as well with some with the logos on and some great motivational quotes and things that we say normally. So there you go, guys. So we are working on it. We just got the cushions and a few iPhone cases and a couple of mugs on for now. Think about what the next week or 10 days is going to give us. Oh, try not to walk on the camera. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? So yeah, thanks for pushing us, guys, and it's in response to you asking about it. So there'll be lots more to come on that. We're going to repopulate the store with a lot of really cool things for you. Go take a look, have a look around. Fantastic, happy days. So that's the update on the merch. I did tell you I've been working hard, didn't I? Well, I'm visiting clients, I'm entertaining them here, and all the other stuff that we normally do in a week. But it feels this last week we've been working for about 2 weeks. And I think that's how much work we've squeezed into it all. We'd just like to say a massive thank you as well to the man sat out there, because this is, I can't do half of this on my own. So Anyway, I'll just do it publicly, mate. Thank you. You know what I mean. You're my hero, so thank you ever so much, mate.
You're very welcome, buddy. It's hard work, but somebody's got to do it, haven't they?
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Right, let's get some gold on, guys. Let's get this happy little snake finished off, shall we? Right, let's just get back onto the stream so I can see what everybody's talking about. Okay, fantastic. So what have we got? Oh, I need to do it, Mug. Yes, you do, Nancy. They're great. Okay, so Mega Michael's got to go. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. And okay, yeah, great. Right, and Explode 1989 says it's cool. Hi guys, if I haven't managed to give you a shout out, then please accept my apologies. It's quite difficult to manage all this and find out what everybody's up to. So hopefully we have managed to work on that reasonably well. I'm going to try and give everybody a shout out where we can. Right, so we've got a snake in here with the gold. The reason why the gold goes on at the last kind of moments is because I want this to sit over the top. When it sits over the top, you get this beautiful metallic sheen, because it's the most amazing paint. And when I give this a little spray, it's then going to work its way through the middle in this gorgeous explosion of colour. Because this it'll have a developing time as we go on, and it will start to find its way in an organic way, where the shapes meet each other and the flows start to work within each other. So I'm going to drop a little bit more on. But that's the principle we're working to on the gold. So I'm going to, because of the focal point being in the middle, I'm going to really accentuate the centre shapes here. There we go, beautiful. Beautiful. And right, so we've got the containment lines on the black, which is one of the things that I wanted to do. So I think we're going to run some white all the way through that. Let's really kind of send this gorgeous sort of streak of neutrality right the way through to break everything up. So that's what I'm about next. Okay, well, I've got raging toothache. Oh dear. What are we like? Right, there's my jibber jabber. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just had to find my lid and my can opening device. Right then, here we go. I think this is the make or break now. Now I've really got to get my lines absolutely spot on. Okay, so this is a pure brilliant white going in. In fact, it's about the whitest of the whites I can get. Let's get that in. It'll be just staggered how many different versions of white there are. But this is the one that we normally stick with. Okay. Woo! Let's have a little contemplate for a moment. Where are we going? This is where I can really define the lines. So I'm thinking now perhaps I need to go through the middle, and then what I'm probably going to do is when it reaches a lower amount in the pot, I'm then going to start scooping the edges just to try and sort of move it up to have like a crescendo in the centre, and then have it all spread out. Right, so this will probably be the last application of the evening. So this is the one I've absolutely got to get right.
Hi Lorraine, we don't have a Mercy link as of yet. We'll try and get that in at some point. Or did you mean a merch link? We haven't done the merch links yet. We've just been working on trying to get some styles, bits and pieces in there. We will get everything linked to the channel, to the website and everything else. But as it stands at the moment, if you scroll up the chat, we do have the link in there you can copy paste. And we will get this linked to everything soon. Just give us a little bit of a while. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's just Lorraine, it's just a question of just getting around to it all, So we are getting around to it, don't we? Yes, thank you for inquiring about that. Don't worry, it all will become clear. We'll get it all figured out, and there will be a link directly from the website at some point. But obviously, as you can imagine, we're just trying to get the store actually functioning and up and running first. So there we go. Right, so I'm just going to replicate some of this on the outside. I'm going to get a little bit of a spray, and then I think we're kind of done. And I'm loving it. It's beautiful. Almost done. Lovely. Save the snake first, Danny. Right, okay, what do we reckon then, guys? Special sauce, a little bit of a spray. I think it's got to be done, hasn't it? If I can just find it. Ah, there we go, here we go. So I'm just going to go through the centre. Remember, I don't want to really go too nuts with it, because a lot of the things are going to sort themselves out as they go along. But just a little bit of a spray, what that's going to do, it's going to really react with the caramels, give them some gorgeous selling. But crucially, everything should stick within the confines of itself, and the boundaries that I put on. I might just pop a couple of tiny white boundaries on from the shot glass. In fact, I definitely think I'm going to do that. So, and then I think it might be done. So let me just do that just very quickly, guys, and then I'm not going to overwork it any more than that. Now the white's going to show up again. You see why now I chose to do the background with the slight blue tinge or creamy tinge, because now if I'm going to go in with a colour like white, it means I can actually see them when the painting's finished. Whereas if it was white, obviously you're just not going to see anything. Okay, so they're my safety nets, so if it does start to spread anymore, then it won't go outside those boundaries. Whew. Yes, who was that, buddy? So thank you for that. Didn't consider about my toothache very more. It's actually because I've got braces in, and the braces are rubbing on the inside of my cheek. And it's just causing that whole area to ache, and it's like, Right, okay, so let's take a quick look round. Let's make sure, see that we're happy with that. Well, we've got snakes within snakes, we've got gorgeous shapes, we've got boundaries, we've got an interesting background going on, we've got lime green through the centre, we've got wisps of the gorgeous, fantastic metallic gold going straight the way through. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's like looking through a tropical paradise, is that? We've not gone nuts on the blue, and actually I quite like that, to be honest with you. Very tempted to do Swarez blue slash in the middle, but you know what, I think I might just leave that. Having said that, have we got a little bit left in here? I think we have. Let's just drop a little soups on a blue here. There we go. It's never finished, is it? There you go. Just finishes that off. And that, my fab friends, is how I think, while AD goes in and has a zoom, is how we're probably going to leave that this evening. Right, who else have we got? Nice negative space, says Katie Herring. Thank you very much. Stone Harbour Gallery, that stinks. Never mind, sorry about that. Great, looks fantastic thus far. Stunning. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed, guys. Yeah. That's great. What else have we got? Paul Amber Art. Looks. Bananas. Yes, it is bananas. Remember, guys, we're just having some fun. It's about a little experimentation in colour this evening. That's all it is. Oh, I see. Sorry, Stone Harbour. Yes. My apologies. I thought you meant the painting. You meant my tooth. I'm so sorry. You're right. No, my apologies, Nancy. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yeah, it stinks about my tooth. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Right. So the reader says, and will the snake paint continue to move or it stay in place? Yes, well, hopefully, now I've put the edge white and black around, even if this does flow a little bit, it's never going to move outside of the confines of those. So yes is the answer. It will have a little bit of a meander, but it should maintain the approximate shape. It's got a great question, Dorita. Thank you very much for asking that. Right. Yeah, Age just had a great idea. If we do this again, and especially, you know, in relation to what you just asked, Rita, we'll see if we can put a time-lapse, a separate time-lapse camera on it, so that when we finish the broadcast, we can time-lapse it so you can actually see over a period of time what happens to it. I think that'd be pretty cool. I really do. Great idea, mate. And then you'll see how it morphs and changes and moves and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's going to get kind of interesting. Joyful Caterpillars, it's Katie Herring, thank you very much. Marion Moore says it was fun, that's good. How long to dry, Chaos Strander? This is quite thick, so probably Sunday. Maybe you can't believe that till Sunday, I would say. Tim Pride, good evening, Tim, says, what kind of paint do you use and what do you think about using house paint? And I'll answer Cameron's as well. Yeah, I use enamel paint, and the enamel paint is specially made for us. Very toxic, hence why all this exists in the pod. But you get to do some amazing things with it. You could do it with house paint. Yeah, by all means. Just be careful on what finishes you go for, whether it's matte, semi-gloss or this. That's all I'm saying. Cameron just asked a question. Can we use this for acrylic paint? Yes, but you're probably going to have to add a liquid pouring medium with it. Something like Liquitex. Other brands are available. Mix that with your acrylic paint. It'll allow it to be more fluid and more viscous, and you'll be able to maneuver it into the shapes that you wanted to go to. We're going to get onto that, Rita. Okay, Devanda Studios are kind of hoping to see a little outfall in the negative space, something that would complement the piece. Well, you know, by the time that finishes and forms, yeah, I think, and you also got to remember that we're going to lose 10 centimetres all the way around the edge, so it's basically 20 centimetres is going to come off that top, between the top and the bottom, when it goes around the frame, so we're actually going to reduce the amount of negative space that is available. So, you know, I've always got to bear that in mind when I'm actually creating something like this, that this is not actually how it finishes up. We do lose the stuff that goes around the edges and folds around the back. So. But it's a very good point. Thank you for making that. Mr. Mystique, have you ever done any art installations? Not quite sure we were going, but we installed a lot of art. I'll tell you that now. If you head over to the website, under the commissions tab, click art projects. You'll see some of the really cool stuff that we've done under there, including a gigantic 22-foot curved painting. That was pretty good. We've done London Fashion Week, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if you mean installations as in gallery installations. No, but trust me, the stuff we've done is far better than that. Okay, so Angela Smith has, hi everyone, good evening Angela. Anyway, right, I think we're probably, well I'm certainly done with the painting. So it's already starting to move now, you can see all these shapes are starting to, so they're all delineating within the main shape, which is fantastic, it's going to look insane. Right, okay, so while AD zooms in, I'm just going to ask out in control, anything you wanted to add to the evening, buddy, before we sign off?
I think we've covered everything, but I just want to say thanks to everybody who does support us. Getting to 20,000 subscribers is fantastic. Now I just want to see if we can get to 50,000 subscribers so I can give away some more paintings. That's really what I want to do, is just give away more paintings. So we'll keep pushing on, we'll keep doing what we're doing. It is a lot of hard work for us and we've been pretty much flat out for the last couple of weeks, so I apologise for the mistakes I've made with microphones and bits and pieces like that, but it's just been pretty manic, and with just me and Ed, it does take quite a lot of effort to get done. But you know, we do our best for you guys, and we appreciate you tuning in. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Just a couple of things. Ingrid, I just got to flip back up to Ingrid because she's asked a question twice, and I do want to answer it. So bear with me, Ingrid, just while I answer a couple of questions. Paint is escaping the borders. Oh no! No, it's not. We're okay. I can see that. So Ian Holmes, is the merch store live or in development? We believe it's live. Yep. So just follow the link. We'll put the link back on in a few minutes. Ingrid said, I asked earlier about the process. Do you come into the session with an idea or just some selected colours? No. Very good question, Ingrid. No, you have to have a game plan. Otherwise, it bites you quite badly. Always got a game plan in my head. Well, thank you for asking the question. Sorry I missed it earlier on. Oh, Funny Fox is back and they're watching in bed. Yay, brilliant. So we'll give an overhead just for Funny Fox, so you can see that. Thank you, Nancy, about AD, that's very kind. And yes, he does do a fantastic job, Michelle. Yeah, he's a total legend and we all love him to bits. Okay, I hope that we've answered everybody's questions. My apologies if we haven't. We've tried to get to everybody. Devanda Studios, lovely little drop to colour here and there in the negative space. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you very much for another fantastic evening. We hope everybody's enjoyed themselves. Thank you to our financial contributors this evening. Very, very gratefully received. And a big shout out to our patrons as well. If you've been new here, it's been an absolute pleasure to see you. Well done to our two competition winners. to Kevin and to Ian. We'll be in touch what we're going to do next and how we get your art too. Remember, Ada's going to pop in. Ada's going to pop in there. Yes, there's my microphone back again. And a link to the merch store, so if he hasn't all done that already, he's going to do that very shortly again, so you can go check it out. Thanks ever so much for your patience, everybody. I really hope you've enjoyed the evening, and thank you very much for staying up late with us, wherever you are. It's been an absolute pleasure. We've enjoyed having you here. And I'm just going to sort... Oh, is that okay, mate? Can you hear me okay? Okay, brilliant. So, oh, and I've just unclicked it accidentally. Right, I'm just going to hold it here, because otherwise this is all going to end in tears. Right, let me hold it there. Is that okay, buddy, yeah? Okay, right, so, I'll hold it then. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves. And we're going to do it all again this time next week. So we very much look forward to seeing you then. So on behalf of both of us, can we say a very, very big thank you. Wherever you are, whatever you do, please stay safe, well and healthy. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Swarez HQ, we're out of here, and good night.